Hazoor Akram.Nay Farmaya said that when people are going to heaven, awais qarni will be stopped at the door of heaven. Who is Hazrat Awais Qarni? Name is Awais, son of Amir, Murad Qibla. Hai Kiran is their branch and Yemen was their place of residence. Hazrat served the mother as much as she reached the sky. Awais Qarni could not attend the service of the Prophet. Gabriel arrived from the sky, and the Prophet narrated his words because the Prophet was watching. As to how the future generations should treat their mothers, a Sayal asked, O Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when will the doomsday come? You predicted, I don't know when it will come. Then Sayal said, if you can show me a sign, then you have it. Was said that when the children insult their mother, then doomsday will come. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Hazrat Umar Raji Allah Ta'ala Anho and Hazrat Ali Raji Allah Ta'ala Anho that in your era there will be a person whose name will be Awais bin Amir, middle height, complexion, black body. But there is a white spot. Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam described his appearance as if you are seeing him in front of you. When he comes, both of you have to make him pray for making Hazrat Umar Raji Allah Ta'ala Anho and Hazrat Ali Razi Allah Ta'ala Anho Awaisi. There was no need of dua. This is to convey the message to the Ummah that what is the status of mother. Hazrat Umar Raji Allah Ta'ala Anho got surprised and started thinking what Hazoor sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying, that if we make Awais pray then Hazoor sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Umar Ali Awais has served his mother in such a way that when he raises his hand, Allah does not let his prayer go in vain. Hazrat Umar Razi Allah Ta'ala Anhu remained caliph for 10 years and performed Hajj for 10 years, but he did not get Awais. One day he gathered all the pilgrims and said that all the pilgrims should stand up. On your orders all the pilgrims stood up. Then he said that all the pilgrims should sit down, only the people of Yemen should stand. Then everyone sat down, and the people of Yemen stood. Then he said that all the people of Yemen should sit down. Go, only the Murad clan should stand. Then he said, all the Murad people should sit down, only the Karan people should stand. Then the Murad clan people sat down, only one person was left, and Hazrat Umar said that you want to do it. Then that person said yes, I want to do it. Then Hazrat Umar said, when asked, do you know Awash? The man said, yes I know, he is my brother's son, my real nephew, he is not in his right mind, why are you asking? Then Hazrat Umar said, I don't think you are in your right mind. You asked where? You asked him where he had gone, and he said that he had gone to Arafat to graze camels. You took Hazrat Ali along and set out for Arafat. When we reached there, we saw that Awais Qarni was offering namaz under the tree. And the camels were climbing all around. They came and sat down and started waiting for Awais Qarni's namaz to end. When Hazrat Awais realized that two men had come, he finished the namaz briefly and said salam. Then Hazrat Umar asked, who are you, brother? So he said, I'm a laborer. He doesn't know who he is. Then Hazrat Umar asked, what is your name? Then Awais Qarni said that my name is the servant of Allah. Then Hazrat Umar said that all are the servants of Allah. Your mother said your name. What have you kept? Then Hazrat Awais said, who are you? Ask me who is doing some investigation. He said that Hazrat Ali said, Awais, this is Amirul Momineen Umar bin Tatib and I am Ali bin Abi Talib. Hazrat Awais had to listen to this, that he started trembling and said, yes, I am sorry. I did not recognize you. I have come for the first time. Then Hazrat Umar said, you are Awais. Then he said, yes, I am Awais. Hazrat Umar said that he raised his hand and looked at us. After praying for him, he started crying and said that I should pray for you. You all are leaders and I am your servant. I should pray for you. Then Hazrat Umar said that yes, the Prophet of Allah had said that for personalities like Umar and Ali, Hazrat Awais, why were the hands raised? There is no jihad behind him, no tablighi, no tasawwuf, there is no service to the mother behind him. When people will be going to heaven, then Hazrat Awais will also go. At that time Allah Ta'ala will say, let the rest go and stop Awais. At that time Hazrat Awais, they will get worried and will say, oh Allah, why did you stop me at the door? Then at that time Allah will say to me that look back. When I look back, there will be billions of hell standing behind. Then at that time Allah will say to me, oh Awais, yours one good deed has made me very happy, that by serving my mother, wherever you point your finger, I will admit your children to heaven. One day, I had a deep friendship with the angel of death of Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam, Hazrat Israel alayhi salam. When Mulkul Maut came, Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam asked him how he had come to meet him or to capture his soul. Mulkul Maut replied, I have come to meet you alayhi salam and said, I want to tell you something special when my time is over. When death comes near, tell me first, let me choose which country to live in. Death promised me that before death I will choose which house to live in. When Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam's last moment came, Hazrat Israel alayhi salam himself came. Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam said, you have promised. Hazrat Israel alayhi salam said, I had wished for Qazdan. Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam asked which Qazdan had been sent. Hazrat Israel alayhi salam said that the first Qazdan became white and then the second Qazdan lost its agility and tenacity. And the third Kashid was that your body bowed down. Didn't all my three Kashids come to you? Similarly, some sign or the other is definitely sent to every human being, but without any mistake, the human being does not pay attention to these signs. Allah Almighty has blessed us all with His grave. In ancient times, there used to be bullock carts for goods handling and public transport. Every bullock cart was accompanied by a dog. Whenever the owner had to stay somewhere in the desert, the dog used to guard the goods. Anyone who has seen that bullock cart moving would definitely remember that the dog used to walk below the bullock cart. There was a special reason for this, that when the owner kept a small dog, it would keep the dog safe during the journey. That dog used to be tied down to the axle of the car, then even after growing up, it kept walking at the same place. One day the dog thought that when the owner stops the car, he first brings water to the bull and gives fodder, and then he eats himself and is the last one to feed me, although I have raised the entire structure on myself. In fact, while walking under the structure, the dog had assumed that I have lifted the structure and keeps grumbling inside. One day I decided that okay, then I too have to leave Gad on the way. When half of the journey was over, the dog sat down and Gad went ahead. The dog kept looking at her, surprised and worried. You will find some such characters. You will meet in your life those who are under the impression that they have borne the entire burden, and if they are not there, then the system will stop. However, there is nothing like that. Remember, life never stops. For some, the characters in the story keep changing, but life keeps going on. Najrene. And if you like this video, then please like it and subscribe our channel for such interesting stories and interesting news.